Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy, where I just had selected the wrong priority assignment. The briefing which you have shortly seen we will do in a different episode, not this one. So it's the Eldar Shrine. Meet the Harlequin at the Eldar Shrine. Sir Caddoc broke through the Tyranid ranks and the biological horrors were ultimately defeated by the loss of their synapse creature. Nice, wa? Whatever I said there, I am sorry it's been a long day. Without that intelligent organism, the remaining Tyranids reverted to a feral, instinctive state, which has given me a window of opportunity to find the Eldar Shrine. Time is of the essence here, so let's go into it and have quick, nice fun.
Inquisitor, may I remind you that you have only gained temporary respite by eliminating the synapse creature. The Tyranids are still unorganized, but soon another organism will replace the original synapse creature.
I have no time to lose. I must locate that Eldar Shrine immediately.
Yep, will do. And I already noticed I made a little bit of a mistake. I swapped our main weapon. And as I said many times before, I actually do enjoy the AoE spell of which we have seen not in the last episode, since we were playing with the knight, but in the episode before, which does with the warp blast, which does a little bit of AoE damage, which if you are overheated, for example, is of course a very good thing to have, since you are taking down the enemies a little bit quicker if you deal damage to not only one, but a couple of them. That is just pure logic there. I thought I switched another one. The second, so say our second equipment line, which I hardly never use since I am so in love with the first one. But well, that's just now the thing. I need to cope with it, although it feels to make us a teensy a little bit weaker, but well, fair enough. At least what you can say, what is, I don't want to call it advantage, but what makes this weapon on the one hand a little cooler is that we do obviously do a little bit more, we shoot faster. That is the one thing which is a little bit more easy, if you can call it easy. Okay, the Soen throw is not that hard of a target, especially if it's all by himself or itself. And down it is. It's not exploding. That's good for us. That is very good for us. Okay, at least with this weapon, with the our secondary weapon, which is a two-handed force staff, we're at least one-shotting the... Okay, the noise was a little... okay, I get it. Effort by me, of course. We don't have the normal spells available there. Not good, not good, not good. And we found the first clue, which is definitely not going to be the end of this episode. I can't guarantee you that.
Just been a lot. I'd better get ready.
Yeah, we better get ready. And there a memory crystal is. Let's try to take down the warrior here. And nice, that was good. Was not a lucky hit, that was a hit exactly where I wanted it to hit. But we took them all down. Neat. At least the spores, not the Tyranid warrior. So let's get into the
Eldar memory crystal, which has survived an exterminatus.
Insane.
I wonder what it could contain.
But we will find that out. Right now, pseudoneural translation protocol on the provided material. Executed raw transcription. This spirit stone of the ancients may protect us against she who thirsts, but they are useless in this nightmare. My lover, okay, whatever, glimpsed into the flow of time, and there's only death. The Moon Case celebrating a hollow victory. Once the body arrives, their planets will burn and all will be devoured by the Great Maw. Turnips, I guess, severing the tendril. Okay, granted us some time. If the cold general answers us, there may be hope. Conclusion: Alpha, the decrypted mnemonic imprint lacks cohesion and logic, but correlates with the theory of Archvivisector Roderick Theta X. The cited Magnus may be blessed by the Omnisire's Decimal Bliss, was the greatest expert in Turnid organisms in the Caligari sector. He theorized that we were facing only probing incursions from these aberrations, and the main forces of High Fleet Garm had yet to arrive. This theorem would also explain the unusual littering behavior of the surviving Turnid organisms. Okay, we now need to find the ancient Eldar Shrine. Luckily we have cleared out all that crap, so we can already kite. That is very, very important, especially with a weapon. Well, I don't want to call it, I am not used to. Come on, bring them all down. Fiery form, I love you. You've got to love the fiery form. Okay, I went maybe into the wrong direction, but well, don't call it time saver, but I didn't want to go through fighting through all the new amounts of Eldar. Yes, these are. Do you see the these Eldar banshees and good things? No, of course the Turnid creatures. Okay, we are so in trouble right here. And the Plague Ridden, of course, is... It's... Oh, okay, yes, of course. The parrot, not the parrot of the warp, but through the warp and anomalies we have summoned 2 guys of them. Well, summoned might be the wrong word, but you know what I mean. We were overheated, and through that warp and anomalies appear, and those 2 guys came out of the Immaterium. So let's then go to the shrine and see if we... Okay, I can't go through there. Heck, we completely went in the wrong direction. Nicely done. Absolutely nicely done. Okay, they're cleared out. Okay, I can't go through there as well. Neat and very, very cool. Okay, can't... Okay. So there's only one way to go, and I wanted to save time and not fight through enemies. I thought I could go the other way around, where I, of course, was absolutely wrong. As usual, as usual, as usual. So we need to get all the way around here to get to the other point there. I can't believe that. There's a little bit nuts, so I am sorry, I totally wanted to save time there, which did not work out completely. Very, very good. Shame on me right here. And there you can see, if you, of course, are surrounded by a multitude of smaller enemy creatures or Turnid creatures, and then even 2 Turnid warriors come to it, one with ranged combat, the other one with close combat. You see, it is not that easy to actually fight through them, but we are through them. That's neat.
You are closing in on the shrine. The architectural components of the nearby ruins consist of our records on spiritual Eldari structures.
I'm convinced that it has become the lab of something much more material.
Alright, we need to get a little bit out of here, being surrounded by all these guys, and then there even is a zoanthrope. That is not a easy thing to go up against all of the enemies, especially if you don't want to die, and are a little bit down in inoculators. I don't even know whether there... Okay, there is a inoculator refill, but I ain't certain whether that would be a waste of time to go there or not, so I will ignore that for now. Okay, I think he somehow negated all of our psychic powers. However, I don't know which spell that was. Somehow everything was negated. Not good, not good, not good. And I think I will go against the thing I said. I said going for the inoculators might be a waste of time, since we have 0 remaining, and I am not certain whether we are going to face the Harlequin in this episode. It might not be that unuseful to actually grab the medical supply. What I wonder, I haven't thought about that before. Okay, we just could have teleported. That's me, that's me, that's me.
The last act in this grand tragedy will soon unfold, human. Are you willing to take the stage?
I must warn you that to manipulate an Inquisitor is not the brightest idea, Eldar.
Always so furious, so short-sighted. I am not your weak-willed subordinate.
Insolence. You have clearly betrayed me.
This stone once absorbed the soul of a seer, the greatest pathfinder in the Garden of Ever-Changing Roads. I need it. We need it to walk the 7th path. This is the first curio of fate I need.
Alright, we have a choice again. I've always believed that the ends justify the means, therefore I will not blame you for manipulating me, but I have no more time for games. I want the truth. You have willingly misled an Inquisitor and your sentence should be death, but I must unravel the mystery of the prophecy before judgment is served. I'll go with the radical decision.
Are you willing to cooperate?
On one condition.
What would that be?
You really need to survive your next battle.
And he's going to attack us. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Sorry. I still am feeling that that there's going to be a fight between her and us. Let's find that out. Only the Carnifex is remaining. We still have 1 inoculator remaining, which should be fine, since it's already down to 5,000 HP and dropping quickly since she's helping out. Nice.
I've promised you answers, human. So, you will have your answers.
Did you lead me here on purpose?
I might have manipulated you to help me take the Spirit Stone from this scorched pit of despair our planet has become. Yes.
Did you lie about everything? The prophecy? The Alpha Pariah?
I cannot lie. My role forbids it. Your Inquisitor brother knows that. That's why you were sent here. Clever, clever Mercer. I weave my words too carefully for lies.
Enough of this. Do you know the answer to my question, or not?
There is a place deep within the maze that spreads between the real space and the warp. And in the heart of that living, twisting labyrinth lies the Black Library.
You are stalling again. I'm losing patience with you, Eldar.
The library is a repository of forbidden knowledge. A vast collection of books still unwritten or lost forever. And I stole the prophecy from its darkest vaults.
You had it the entire time?
I told you I didn't lie. Take the prophecy. It is yours.
I swear, that's the last time I deal with the Eldari.
Okay, then we go through the crystal. Forged in pain, imprisoned in cold steel, it will come revered and hated and feared into the domain of the beast with the 1,000 eyes. Through trials of flame and blood and might, it will be adorned with the crown of emptiness. Into the wound that bleeds nightmares, it will walk to rule or shape or destroy the labyrinth of no life. Notes by Magus Omnicron Arc. Isn't Omnicron Arc the one who did the thing with the Primaris Marines and did revive Gilliman as well? I can be totally effing up. Anyhow, the pretentious poem is the Eldari interpretation of the source material. The original Fabricus data is basically a collection of intervened intertwined equations in a more pristine and evolved language. The so-called prophecy is only the most superficial layer, and true meaning is hidden in the blessed numbers. Analyzing the data may take decades, but according to my early evaluation, this text may be considered as a pattern, blueprint you could say, containing genetic and Empyrean formulae. Thesis author: the data contained in the Viscerem prophecy correlates with the experiments of Uther. Knowing the manipulative ways of the Eldari, there is a possibility that the same information was shared with Uther Tiberius millennia ago. These Xenos have an exceptionally strong connection to the Empyrean, therefore the Alpha Pariah entity must be an Athena for them. Observation alpha: the supplementary data embedded in the strings described the crown of emptiness makes it evidently clear that it is a unique and physical object. Observation omega: as a creature of reason, I don't believe in oversimplifications such as history repeats itself, but there are certain parallels between Uther's early days classified data, further reference would be unwise, and our expedition. I rate this an extremely unsettling observation. And that, guys, right now already, sadly enough, brings us to the end of this episode, and you know it, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please, guys, give me a little tinsy thumbs up, or even 2, but you can't give 2. Investigation complete. Tyranid menace. The Tyranids of High Fleet Garm scattered throughout the entire sector, infested as many planets as they could, and countless small dispersed survived, and I'm so sorry, and the purge only survived the purge only to await a much larger invasion force. And subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and hopefully I see you in the next episode, where we will go on with the Anathema Ultima. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.